tic-tac.
That's how you punch.
Wakanda forever!
Nah, you wouldn't have heard of me.
Let me put you on hold.
Dance off, bro. He's a friend from work.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Marvel just released a new villain for the MCU. So in this video, I'm going to be giving my review for Loki episode 6 and explain the ending. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So, what an episode that was of Loki episode 6. So much crazy stuff happened, things are going to get weird. Let's talk about it. Make sure you stick to the end of this video because I'm going to be talking about a bunch of stuff and you don't want to miss out on any details. So, by far, I think this was the best episode of the Loki series. And this series is going to have the biggest impact in the MCU. I can't believe they revealed Kang is the one behind the TVA. Now, they did leave Easter eggs throughout the series that it was going to be Kang. But I thought they would save that reveal for the MCU. So I personally thought it was going to be King Loki behind it all because there was footage showing Loki on the throne of Asgard. And they did not show that in any of the series. Once again, Marvel, you tricked us to keep us on our toes on guessing who the real villain is going to be. So who is Kang and what are his powers? So if you don't know who Kang is already, he is a master of time travel. He is very hard to kill because he is so connected into the timeline. He just makes different versions of himself all the time. Once you kill one, another one pops up. And who knows, he might also appear in the Doctor Strange movie. If that's the case, he's going to be the new Thanos. And who knows, there might be even a new Avengers roster to take him down. Now, on the show, they did do something a little bit different. Because He Who Remains is actually someone else in the comics. So, Marvel is just combining the two characters. Unless they're going to save that character for Loki Season 2, they might set it up where once the timeline is fixed, someone has to protect the sacred timeline at the end of time, and they get the name He Who Remains. So why was Sylvie picked from her timeline? And this is my theory behind that. It's because He Who Remains knew Loki would take over and protect the timeline after his journey to finding him. But he didn't want to do it alone. So He Who Remained had to find someone that Loki could spend the end of time with. And what better person to spend your time with than with yourself? And if there's any character in the MCU who's going to fall in love with himself, it's going to be Loki. So I feel like this is why He Remains made sure the TVA plucked her from her timeline so Loki would find her and eventually lead them to that moment at the end of the episode. But I did believe he couldn't see past that point in time because he didn't know if Sylvie was going to be the one to join Loki and take over the timeline or be the one to kill him. So what does this mean for Loki Season 2? Because it appears that nobody remembers who Loki actually is. A couple things could have happened here. Either Sylvie pushed Loki into an alternate timeline where Kang the Conqueror didn't make up the lie of the 3 different timekeepers and everyone knows who he is, or an evil Kang the Conqueror already came and took Sylvie and took control of the TVA and wiped everyone's memory. So he's going to be the villain for Loki Season 2. And for the anime movie, it's probably going to just be a different version of Kang. Now, I didn't think the Disney Plus series would tie in too much to MCU, but it is appearing that way, since WandaVision is going to tie heavily into Doctor Strange, and now even with this new Loki series, since Sylvie killed He Who Remains and broke the sacred timeline, it's going to lead into that multiverse of madness. It might even tie into the new Spider-Man movie, No Way Home. And with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, there's a character in that show that ties into the Black Widow movie. So if you haven't seen that yet, I do recommend checking it out just for that reason and to understand a new character that the MCU is bringing in that may or may not be a villain. It was a pretty decent movie and you can get it on Disney Plus. But I was disappointed with what they did with Taskmaster, but that is a whole different rant in another video. Anyways, what did you guys think of the series? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you enjoy it more than WandaVision? In the comment section, let me know what you guys thought of Loki. I know for one, I thought Loki was the best series, then WandaVision, then Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Only because I feel like Falcon and the Winter Soldier had like a slower start, and it didn't have a huge impact to the MCU. I know for one, I can't wait to watch Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, and see where Marvel is taking the Disney Plus series. And the next one to come out is the What If series. And if you guys want me to break those down and give my reviews, let me know in the comment section below and give this video a like. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm a geeky dad who likes geeky things, and on this channel, we cover a bunch of geeky topics. So if that is the kind of stuff they're into, then make sure you subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.